Okay, now we got light. This is part 2. Make sure it's taping. Yeah, it's taping. Okay. I didn't know it was stopped, so here's the fender right here. That's the back fender, and I'm gonna put that after I can show you the brakes. Here's the new brakes, and it's already set, you know, as you can see, and everything is ready to go. All I gotta do is, when I put the brakes on, take this out, and the brakes will be ready, you know, slide it on, there you go. But I'm not gonna take that off until, and there's the back one right there, and here's the other side. So that's all that. I'm just waiting to get it painted, and I'll show you the color I have. The yellow. It's actually pretty cool. And I don't know if it's soldered or not. Put this over here. I'm gonna do this quick because I don't know if it's gonna shut off or not. But there's the yellow. Kind of what it's gonna look like. The bright yellow. Right here. It's gloss sun yellow, and it's Rust-Oleum paint and primer, and I got 3 cans just in case. I'm gonna do the bottom and the top, and try to do the the rack. I'm not gonna do the gas tank, and I'm gonna cover up the motor like I said. But I got this right here to make it easier to paint. I can take one off. Okay, that's the one I was using. And what it does is you put this on here. Hold on a second. Take this. Put this like that. And kind of put it where you want it. And then when you go to do it, all you do is spray it like that. But back and forth. But I'm not going to spray a lot because it gets fumes in the house. I just wanted to show it. There's that one. And then the seat belts right here. Both of them, I got 2 of them the same. They're actually really nice. It's supposed to be brand new, so they're in there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see them. And then, you know, it's pretty cool. And I got the other one too. And then once I get a chance, I'm going to take the bolts and put on the new ones. That way they're already down, and put the ones on the bottom, put them on the chair where it's supposed to be. Put this back over here. Put the paint over here. The little nozzle thing. There you go. But that's that. And the seats, I showed you what I was going to show you. And this thing keeps popping off, and I'll have to fix that. I'll just fix that later. That'll be fine for it. It just keeps coming off because I got it set on the door. Because when I close it, it'll do it. But I don't know if you saw it or not when we use this to sand it, and I got some extra stuff to do it with. They gave it to me at the pawn shop, some extra ones, and I had these in there. And I'll probably show you as I do it. And then I got my cord to do it with, and I'll probably do that tomorrow. Because I got the cart done, as you can see. So once I get done, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to buy I'm going to wait on the engine part. At least do the front part, so that way it's done, and have everything put on and together, and do the axle, and the motor will be last. So that way I'll have everything done, even the tires. You know, once I ever get the tool to take the tires off, I'll get that part, and then I'll just be about done. So, you know, which is good. I'll have it almost completed, and then I get all the other stuff. You know, I'm gonna paint and everything first, and then put everything back together as carefully as possible, so I don't tear up the paint. I'll let it dry real good, and get out the weather. We'll put the tarp up more. The awning thing, put it up more, so that way it'll cover up pretty good and it won't get wet. And I'll probably just take the box and set it inside of it when I sand it, but I'm gonna have to clean it out, spray it out, and then when I sand it, spray it. But first I'm going to have to cover up the motor and as much as possible, and I'll have to use tape somewhere. I got some tape somewhere I can use, so I'm not going to use gray tape because it'll stick to it and tear up the paint and everything. It'll pull it off. I'll probably use something like black tape, or if I can find some paint tape. I thought I had some paint tape, but if not, I'll just get a roll of it. That's not a big deal. That way it kind of covers it up a bit. And that's what I'm doing so far. And sorry I didn't get the motor running, but I'll get it running eventually. It's just a matter of time. But I'm going to have to get movie tail. Or nothing. I'm going to have to get the wiring harness because of the burnt parts on it. So, and this is part 2 of the videos. So I'm going to do 1 and then put 2 on there. I'll probably do them at the same time. But anyways, that's what I have so far. So as soon as I get it painted, I'll probably do it while I'm painting it or something. Do the bottom and then do the top and the oh, and I still got to get the part where the hole is. I want to do that first before I paint, which I need to get that piece, and wherever I put it, I'll probably have to get another piece, but I'll just get that and put it there, and then get the JB weld, put it on, let it dry while I'm sanding, and then when I get to the top part, I'll just sand it, make it as neat as possible. And then once I get that, then I'll just sand the top part where the cargo rack is. That way it looks better. And then when I paint it, it'll kind of cover it up a bit, on everything. And sand it the best I can. It's not going to be perfect, but at least it'll look better. And I'm going to use that bright light yellow, which I think will look pretty good. And then once I get that done, I'm going to paint where the things are going diagonal and down. The 4 parts, on the front. I'm going to just hand paint those, so that way it's all one piece. Because I should have some black, or maybe I'll use a different color or something, but I want it to have some look to it. And I took all the stickers off of it, and I took the reflectors off, and when I get done I'm going to put those back on. But first I'm going to put the other stuff back in, which was kind of a pain to put out, but it was pretty easy. But that's it. So next video, hopefully I'll have it painted, and I'm gonna try and do that. Today's Friday, and hopefully I'll get the tire off and everything, and start doing the axle, get that off and everything, and hopefully I'll have the axle changed and at least the chain on it, and that way when I get the motor done and everything, I'm gonna keep it up on the thing, so that way when I go to run it, I can be able to test everything, see how it does, stopping and everything, so that way it's not moving and it won't move, and make sure the brake on it works, the handbrake, stuff like that, before I take it off of the, plus I need to get tires on there first and air it up, stuff like that. And I still got to get those done, but I'm not going to do all of them until I get that tire off. So anyways, that's where I'm at now. So later.